And maybe I shouldn't say this because I know it's a terrible cliche, but it's true. I find it easier using my hands, but you may use whatever implements you prefer. It's just that I like the feeling of thick sausage, 10 inches in old money. Brace myself for this. In it goes.
Hey gang, how we doing? How are we doing? Good, that is done. How we doing, folks? Adsy, thank you for being first. Let's go. Hey Katie. Thank you for coming your daily sausage roll. Man, 41 is a lot of sausage rolls. Adsy's got 10. Thank you for coming your daily sausage roll. Adsy, please enjoy it with one of both hands. Hi Woody, welcome in. We are gonna do something a little bit, not a little bit different, but this game literally just installed and it's free this weekend and I'm a big F1 fan, so we're going to do a little tiny bit of driving this evening, see how good I am at playing this, because I've just watched lovely Annie Crevice and Adsy Wadsy play this afternoon, so I'm kind of keen to play it. Drive fast, give no fucks. Okie dokie, kitty cat. So what is the quickest way we can get into playing something in this? Because I don't want to do a career mode just yet, really. We just do this.
Welcome to F1 World, a journey through the sport that will offer you events based around casual or competitive play, single player or multiplayer, fun.
Yeah, shush,
As
shush,
you play,
Natalie.
you'll learn upgrades.
Shush, Natalie.
Along the way, you'll find new ways to customize.
Shush.
So when you're ready,
Shush. Kitty says career. Should we just do career then? Should we start in F2 or shall we go straight into F1? This is a question. But good evening everybody anyway. Hope you've all had lovely weeks and stuff. Can I move the mouse out of the screen? No, it's got to sit in the middle of the screen. F1, Kitty says F1. Yeah, so now my mouse is mucked up. There we go. F1 Daddy's money. Okie dokie. I am Lance Stroll. Let's just do the full season.
welcome to F1 25.
Shush, Natalie Pinkman,
Before you
nobody
get
cares.
started,
Shush, Natalie Pinkman, nobody
Or if you're
cares.
already
Shush, Natalie
that's it
Pinkman,
from
nobody
me.
cares. Shut up, Natalie Pinkman, nobody cares. Ugh, that looks boring. Let's not do that. All of them. Confirm settings. Custom driver. She looks old. She looks old. She looks old. That'll do. She's from the world. Kitty cat. Jeez. Harsh. What's a nickname? What nickname should we have then? Because I don't think they're going to have Shy Girl. Surfer girl.
Surfer girl. The governess.
You're a surfer girl then? My alter ego apparently. She loves surfing. Driver number. She can have the number 21, the best number.
Hey, I'm...
Don't care. $69 is such an obvious number, kitty cat. So everybody's going to be 6 exactly. Oh, that's a boring colour. I didn't think it was going to be that bit. You always pick 49, always have an all black helmet. Incognito, you know, ninja. We get that a bit more pink. There we go. But yeah, we're going to do this evening just because it's free this weekend. So, what store is this free on? It's on. I got it from Steam because it's free to play this weekend. Apparently. Yeah, I think it's 30% off in the EA store or something I saw before. But maybe if we go, well, we can do that. What emotes can she do? Yeah, it's ridiculous. She's just gonna be a social media person. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Come on, team. Advance. Academy select. What academy shall we be, guys? Folks? What? Everything is fine. There we go. What academy, folks? What academy shall we be in? Except Red Bull. Hi, Annie. It's just finished downloading. What academy, though? What academy shall we be in? I will not accept Red Bull, though. It's still up. Alpine, let's go Alpine because they're pink and blue. Continue.
We'll be working closely together to get you the best deal possible.
Shush. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. We'll just go with Alpine as well.
Okay. Who would you like your teammate to be?
Who would I like my teammate to be? Might as well we can go with Gasly. Pierre Gasly. Monaco. Or we're just in Monaco. Okay, we're just in Monaco. This doesn't feel like a very quick way into a race.
Finally, let's do this for real.
I don't care. Shut up.
Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on, come on. Let me show you what we've got. So,
Stop talking.
all
Don't
the
care.
usual stuff, merchandising, likeness, blah, blah, blah. But the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
Yes, we already know. Is it possible to be fired? Annie, is it possible to be
here
fired?
we are. It's contract time.
Right,
The team are
that seems nice. How exciting.
Here, your current rating has been used as a starting point.
Good,
Here,
good, good. Thank you. Oh,
We're
if your rating goes too low, then okay. I'm just going to get asked a lot of questions. What a lovely house. Can I race yet?
quickly before we gear up for the first race this season. A couple of things.
Yep, don't care. Still don't care. Don't care
Driver
anymore.
detail.
Hi, mate. Mark.
Don't care. Challenge accepted. A girl on the grid. We need a girl on the grid. Come on, kitty cat. Thinking. Is that it? Was that it? Would be to play career mode would be on. Yeah, I've seen people do that. Back when I was doing stuff. Albert Park, here we go. Let's go to Melbourne. Let's go to Oz. And see how badly I do at driving. Fascinating. Look around. Ooh, hello. Hello, how are you? Okay, exciting. Right, settings. Let's just check. I don't want that. But we do want automatic gearbox, that's why I was checking.
The long wait is over.
Okay, mate, this is the first running of the real car. Now, I know it's a big ask, but let's get some useful data and get you used to how the practice sessions work. Let's start the season as we mean to go on, eh? I know we can have a great year, so let's go.
I don't want to do a garage tutorial. I just don't care. Hello, how are you? How are you folks? Good, okay. F off. Yeah, don't put me in there. Forza likes to do that. Just drop you in the middle of there. Okay, that's the edge of the road. If you're playing this game in like 10 hours, yeah, it took me that long to download it. a shortcut. Oh, just reading Annie's message. Yeah, it's a free weekend, that's why I've got it.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Shh, be quiet. Shortcut. Go on, Hulkenberg, let's go. On hard tyres as well. I was looking at the thing at the top.
Accidents are... Okay, so you can use
Well,
the
don't put me
controls to
there.
either pause, fast forward or rewind, and once you've found...
Cool. Can I just retire now?
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Moho. It's your job, innit? I literally don't care. Should we actually let's just keep doing it, I suppose. Actually do some driving.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best...
Yeah, you know what? Career is taking too long. I just want to do a race. I don't want to get into all the practicing and getting the upgrades, etc., etc. At the moment. Let me just do this.
This is what we call the play screen. It's basically you're jumping off. Feel free. Completing event objectives is a great way to earn extra rewards that will help you to progress through F1 World. Events update regularly, so...
Shush.
This icon means that this is a licensed event. Licensed events offer different experience. Clean...
That'll do.
There are both...
Okay, good. Good. At some point I need to learn how to do gear changes on a controller, but I haven't bothered learning it. To practice in Forza, because I think that's what's keeping me slow in Forza. And God, China. Not like China. The first corner's weird with the double. Manual is hard, yeah. I've never actually... I think it would be easier with a steering wheel with the flappy paddles.
Welcome along, everybody, to our latest F1 World.
Fascinating, good.
Now, Anthony Davis.
Can I drive the safety car? Can I go to settings a sec? Where was it that I had the thing? I'm gonna
Gasly takes a superb win.
Get rid of Crofty because I don't like him, or at least I don't like Sky. I didn't skip Australia. I just got out of career mode because I just want to do some racing. Weeping Angel. Just park it on the place. How do you change the camera? There we go. What's the matter with that kitty cat? I need the invisible halo. What have we got? I'll do it on the front wing, shall I? Can we get rid of the halo? Is that a thing? Camera customization. Halo column off. There we go. There we go, perfect.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Do it over the cockpit. I think my thing is, if I don't do this immediately, I will never get used to playing in the cockpit. And so I have to start learning in the cockpit view. Yeah, we appear to have Grace and Pine behind us. Thank you for the alert, kitty cat. Yeah. It is. Must be pulling it in from EA stuff, friends list. Sticking with us.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
You're very welcome. Some more mowing. Yeah, nice handle massage. Roger, Roger.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
Let's go here. Force feedback. Options. Edit. Yeah, just tone it down a bit, folks, please. That's better. Just me Valentine, yeah. Once we're done with this, we will get the difficulty turned up a bit, so I shouldn't be winning by 4 seconds. Just a racing line.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Am I just going? This is the final lap. Whee! You can slowly increase in the difficulty to more and more prognosis. Yeah, that's what is the best thing to do. Once you get into it. Website and put your time trial just in. Interesting. Yay, go me.
That's what I'm talking about. We're all buzzing here on the pit wall. That was super clean, and we got the win.
Go me.
It's a performance to be proud of from our Chinese. The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
Interesting.
That
Yay.
is your lot. We have seen thrills, we have seen spills, and
Look,
we
it was
have
intense.
once again seen a
Even
brilliant
do
winner.
was
Join us
intense.
later in the year for more action throughout this season
Well
when
done,
we see
Lee.
the return of F1 World.
How do you scroll these things? Oh, yeah, let's go. Annie is Tiffany Valentine was in 5th. There we go. Annie Crevice as well. Well done, Annie Crevice in 15th. Tara Stormer, Waylon and Adzi. Well done, Adzi. You finished this one. Let's go. Okay. These are the. Do I get all of them then? And this is a thing. Okay.
Nice one. You've just earned an upgrade.
Thank you.
Upgrades can be a
Thank you. Texas. Should we do this at Silverstone? I'm going to pick Williams for the fun of it. There's that. I don't care about braking assist. You all have friends lap times. I'm just going to take these off for the funsies. Hi, how are you doing? Good? Luckily I've been playing this on Forza, so I should know the track. Haven't played it from this low down recently. Don't want to talk about it. Definitely uploading up to good time trial. Oh, you started this Amy Crevice. Don't reach out while I was driving. So how does one do... No idea. How do you do it? What are the controls? What are the controls? Here we go. DRS is Y. Pit limit is Y. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Look at me, I'm 162,000th in the world. No traction control, let's see how that goes. What's the worst that can happen? Will I make it around this corner? No! Bonk! Actually, let's try again. Let's just, rather than stopping immediately. just nothing. That's fun. Right, let's try again. Mad skids, exactly. Some donuts. Right, some dryable. Okay. Medium. Let's go with medium. I think brakes is going to be an issue as well. See, it just doesn't want to. We're going too fast, and that just does nothing. So I can do donuts. Okay. I'm learning my lesson. I'm learning my lesson. I'm learning my lesson, folks. Let us leave that now then. Because we want to do some racing. Look at me. Thank you for the money.
It's time for you to start thinking about pledging your allegiance.
Yeah, I'm good.
This is where you choose your...
Okay.
And it's Williams.
Ready to check.
Just picking things. Good.
This is the fan zone widget, and it'll let you know...
Love a widget. Just want to do races.
Welcome to the series screen. Each series of events has objective complete.
Here we go. Let's bump. I can't do this, can I not? Fence using equipment of the area specified. Okay. Good. The difficulties I have to increase the tech difficulties, but I can't do anything else. Okay. So I'm just going to be really crazy, and I'm literally just going to stick it to 50 maybe. See what happens. Just for funsies. Run with TC, but no anti-lock brakes on for now. Okay. The anti-lock brakes just seem to lock instantly for me. So you need to get used to that.
Well, hello and welcome to the...
Fascinating. Australia.
And joining me for this one is Nat.
Chucking it down. Why is it always raining? Oh.
Okay, pull the clutch in, hold it there until the start.
Nah.
Let's build the revs up and hold them. Clutch out, we're green.
Bye folks. Bonk.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
Sunny crevice. Bit too much difficulty. Can't see where we're going. Bonk.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Killed it. Let me change it now. Nah. It's gonna take me all the way back. It's a very hard game to just be able to like just jump straight into a race. Unless I'm not finding the right menu or something. And do a lot of time trials. I see it. It's all very involved. You're gonna jump back right into this. Yeah. I can't change the settings from here though. Yeah, because you got to start a whole new Grand Prix thing. Yeah, so you've got to come in here, you've got to basically start a new one. I'll do that, I'll do, we come back to here again. Let's just ditch all that. And we will literally just see how we get on. If it's gonna rain. So what I'm finding good about Forza at least is maybe it's because it's the multiplayer thing, but you can just literally just jump into a race pretty quickly.
Wherever in the world you are now those fine.
It's not raining anymore. I'm at the front. Go me. Got it down there. Lol. And he's beating me. Thank you.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Give me a penalty. Fine now, I can see my racing line. Except that corner.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
Does the strategy involve not having a front wing? Just punted me into the wall. Adzy wadzy. Jeez. Bonk. Is it out of me and Adzy wadzy, or is it between me and Adzy wadzy? Look at that car, beautiful.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Okay.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Shortcut. Just let someone go multiplayer, you're brave. Do yourself, don't do that.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Be careful. might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, you've got front wing damage, but only have a few laps left. If you can live with it, stay out.
Do I have a front wing? I don't think I do.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff.
Oh dear.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 13.6 seconds.
Mowing.
Good work, mate. Lots of positives, but we didn't quite hit our objectives.
Oh dear. I hit a few things.
Another superb Australian Grand Prix come. Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from...
I don't think that includes me though.
Well, it's been a great race. Join us next time for more F1 World action with these talented
Annie
drivers.
Curtis came 4th. Well done, Annie. Adds you 14th. Me in 19th. Yeah, I need to get used to the starts in F1. Not crashing into everybody. Lots of flashy things at the top. What's going up there? Battle Pass. You got one Texas race. Cute. Yeah. A car. Interesting. Let's do this one. spectating qualifying to start at the back. It's safer at the back.
The fans made their way in.
And then they stick me in pole position. Right, I need to figure out this hole in the clutch malarkey.
Here we go then. The formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building.
People are already
as we near ever
disqualified.
closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring their planned strategies are all in place.
Mr. Car. Honk. I thought he was going up there. Okay, we're racing without on-screen display then, is that what's going on? That's the premise. I'm trying to control what to me does not, I don't like it. Yeah, I found it undrivable. Doing it? So is this just me driving around and hoping for when I'm supposed to stop? I don't hate it.
Okay, DRS is now available.
You can talk to me.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
I presume this is going to tell me at the end that I have 10 million time penalties or something. Still got somebody following me. Silly corner. That was rubbish because I forgot to press the brakes.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going. Seeing a lot of tyre deck now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
I can't. Nope. Looking somewhere else.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Another corner.
Hey, well done on keeping it nice and clean out there. Good stuff. You know what they say? Consistency's half the battle, isn't it?
But what am I doing? Am I just racing until I get bored? If I'm doing the entire Grand Prix, I'm going to be annoyed.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Yeah, tell me how many laps I have. There we go. Just literally on the side.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Woo, game! Yeah, you get to overtake somebody. Or try at least. Completely missed it.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.3 seconds.
Pushing me first because I can't see anybody.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Tell me how many laps I have left. 11. Okay, so I've got 3 more. 4 more then. Let's do it.
Okay, well done on keeping it nice and clean out there. Good stuff. You know what they say? Consistency's half the battle, isn't it?
Literally, I've not seen another car. 5 laps.
Okay, clear.
Clear of what? A penalty for driving through yellow flags.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Oh, there
that
we
was
go.
just brilliant.
don't
It was
know what
super
happened,
clean, and we got the win. Well
but it
done.
happened.
Fabulous Grand Prix.
There was never a
we
moment
go.
of doubt today. You could tell that they completely...
I'm thoroughly exhausted. And that is us done today. We'll be following these drivers throughout the season. Join us next time
Presumably
for
time
more action.
bounties weren't a thing in that. Things. Well, you know what, folks? I'm kind of a bit bored of this. I'm not really in the mood to delve into all the career-y stuff and whatever. So, what we're actually going to do is literally, we are going to switch over and kind of go back to the scheduled kind of programming of a little bit of city building for the last half of the stream, I think. So I'm going to start that up. We're going to come back over here and we are going to switch the game across. You're going so good in that last GP until the last lap, and then you spun out a few accidents. Says a lot of things. Let's see, let's see. There we go. So I am gonna press play on that, and I'm gonna be back in a second. But I'll be right back. I'll shoot the loot and we can play some cities. I am back. Let's just check it's all back again and everything. There we go. Don't want that advert straight away. But yeah, we're just going to do this and stuff. I think I would be very up for playing F1 in a multiplayer. But I don't feel confident enough to just go onto and I don't think my internet would necessarily cope with a kind of an open lobby kind of thing at the minute. It's been very slow today. But I would definitely be up for a cute little multiplayer. But other than that, it's just a little bit boring this evening. And I kind of want to get into this. And this is the second intersection that we built last week. After my slightly crazy intersection that I built when I was kind of sleepy. But this looks good, and all the traffic is coping pretty well, she says. I got a little bit of something we could do up here, potentially. No, it's all sorted. They're all given priority and stuff. I can literally tell you folks to stop. I wonder if we got stop signs. Is that a thing that I haven't added? Because I never actually use these. If we've got stop signs there, yeah, has that changed it? You should probably go to bed and stop driving. I think you should probably go to bed as well, Anzi. Gotta get some rest. But it is all Annie's fault. It was Annie's fault that I wanted to play too. And I just needed to have a little bit of a go and see what it was like. I kind of prefer Forza though. It's kind of why I haven't really jumped into F1 games before and stuff. Simply because it feels a little bit samey. Like, I like Forza with all the different types of cars and stuff. You can do slightly different types of racing and whatever. You're downloading Forza 5, you think? I've got Forza Motorsport. But, yeah. What are you folks doing? They're just getting wildly confused by this now. Yeah, they do not like this stop sign. See, they're getting past the junction. Yeah, I think we just need to set it back to how it was, you know. Forza 5 is the Horizon series, it's different. Okay. Yeah. That is this. Just intrigued by these things. So you're yielding and you're stopping. Okay, so just do something. Interesting. Motorsport is the one you have, yeah. It's the one I have. Yesterday when I was playing at lunchtime, I got a car and it's got a nice Subway livery on it now. Which was cute. To go alongside my Hello Kitty touring car. I'm looking at this and I just need to put some trees in here. But we can go back to F1. Well, I've only got the weekend to play it, but we shall see. You can always play Forza at some point anyway, because we need to do that too. I do have a plan for Sunday anyway. I was thinking of playing The Sims on Sunday anyway, because that's another Annie Crevice influencey thing. I want to go play The Sims again. I literally haven't played The Sims since like Sims 2 or something. But Annie's doing well with your EA influencing. Finish 4th in your race, let's go. Only 9 out of 20 finished. So in the multiplayer, any? Okay, you must go to bed. Night night, Anzi. Night night, my dear. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for providing some lulls earlier as well. It was funny listening to your radio. There are 2 safety cars in a 14 lap race. Oh dear. But yeah, we are preparing this city for the update that is coming on the 29th. Night night, Annie. Night night, my love. Thank you again for your lovely stream. I think we need... I always click on that one, I don't mean to. I think we need to get rid of that and do that. Do that. And it would be nice if we didn't have to do that, but... Night night, my loves. Yeah, we're just gonna play a little bit of cities for the rest of the night. This is the second half of the stream. I know I've got my little bit of F1 out of my system. This game just makes me chill. But now they're doing some very strange things. Do they need an extra lane coming up here? Like this. It is people turning right that's the issue, so coming up here and wanting to get across and up onto this highway presumably. And or it's just people stopping here when they shouldn't be doing. It's clearing up now, they're just getting confused up here. think once they've kind of figured it out, it'll be better. There's a bit of squiffiness going on here with these. There we go. Looks a little bit more sensible. There we go. Can sort out those little bits there where it's gone a bit squeefy. That was wrong. What's going on here? Some lovely tearing going on. So we've got a hidden little node in here, which is a bit annoying. Let us just do this a sec. Because I don't know if that is mucking a little bit up. Well, that's not right. I don't mind these being different heights. The highway's cleared now, though. It's just this roundabout, which it looks lovely, but it's just not working. Right, so they're doing this again where they lanes are maybe they just need an extra lane on the exit too then as well, before we mess with that. That there is an extra lane up here as well would make sense. Perhaps. So reset that to vanilla. Don't do that, but do that. Just to get them to try and use both, definitely use both lanes on the roundabout. I think. So if that gets out of the way, yeah, because the issue is people in this right hand lane using that to get up there. So I think more lanes again. Kind of that asymmetrical lurk. Because we do have this, especially in the UK, where there's lots of roundabouts. Literally just need extra lanes on the whole of this, I think. And what we will do is we will just come here and reset all of these to vanilla if they've not already done so. Because yeah, I think it's like it's instantly clear. Obviously I've confused people a bit, but that's a bit weird why it's put a thing there. There we go. Then back into this yet again. We are going to say that is correct. So you can definitely go into that lane. And then anybody in that lane is just going straight over here. I think that's it, you know. I think that is what we needed. That's not going that way, that's going up there. And then that isn't doing there, it's going up there, and then that's going up there. Then we just need to come back with our elevated things on the bits where it's taken them out. But I think that extra lane has cleared it all. I've got something wrong here still. Yeah. You have priority, my friends. Please continue. Has this changed as well? Yes. Stop it. Is it reset? Doing the upgrade has reset it. That's probably better than what I did before anyway. There we go. Right. One thing we did do, let's just check this over here. There's lots of traffic coming through. Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong, that's all just the normal issues. That's fine up there. Got the little thingy bobby issues there. That's all the normal things. We've got a fire going in this building. Put the fire brigade on their way. They're just set a little bit of traffic. We did do this thing over here where we put a funny little road in. People coming through. Not too much traffic, thankfully. And they're all exiting here. There's no problems there. That's all good. Still all good for that. This is the area that we put this in, road highway, in order to kind of work on that once bridges and ports comes in. Because we can hook up to our canal system here and then build something fun over here. So I don't want to touch this area just yet. One thing we do have with our new Netherlands building stuff, maybe we could do this bit over here because we haven't actually finished there. We can do that, but we do have the new thingy bobber, the new death care. But what we might actually do is actually finish this little area off because we've got like an hour left of the stream. We might as well get it finished. So I am gonna take out all of these because I don't like them. I'll take that out too. And we're going to take out that building. And we might move that one onto the corner potentially. But let us put in... I think we took these rows out for some reason. But if we put them back in... Let's put these roads back in again. Because I think they're a bit neater than those other ones. And what I might do is just pull this all the way up to where the highway is. And put it in like that instead. And what we might do is we've got this little portion on the end which is kind of a funny little shape. I might rationalize that into a kind of proper shape. Just cause if we basically just demolish this stuff, but if we come along and we should probably flatten the ground first. It's probably going to be the easiest way to do this. So we do that, and then we can do an angle here, but let's just do it as a kind of proper angle. We can move the park anyway to somewhere. Perfect. But we can sort this out. Bit more of a sensible shape of land, and then if we key wall this, lovely. Or could we actually have our key wall road now, don't we? So we could use the key wall road. It's not going to work with that, the way I've done that. Normal road it is, I can't be bothered faffing with that. And then we will press all the wrong tools and then flatten this back off again. But a nice proper shaped bit at the end of our thing. So how many, I clicked on many wrong buttons. Kind of, it's not quite 6, or it is 6 and it's just, no, it is 6 because it's there. So we should be able to do something similar to what we have here, potentially. Are you 4 or are you 3? You're 3s. Perfect. So what we will do is we'll try and do something similar to this. And we will literally cherry pick that. And we will plop these in. There we go. And then it's the pedestrian road down the middle. Like that. Lovely. So easy peasy. Just do it again. can't get that one to go the right way around without a road. So we'll do another one and we'll get this in the right place. It's pretty much there already. Yeah, I've just literally just wiggled it back to the same position. That one there, is it? And then this one is all the way over there for some reason. Get them level. Perfect. Then another little road. How tall are these next to that? We may end up doing something like that where the highway's gone over the top. So let us grab another one. Let us see if this works when we spin it around. It does not. So we will take that as right, that does not go there. This, however, does go underneath. And then we can grab, is that one a 3 or a 2? And they're both 2s. And I believe they do get bigger as they get fancier and upgrade, so maybe they do need to be that. So we could move this road next to these, and it would make that space underneath the bridge a little bit bigger. If we did that and then put this road here instead, got a little bit of a bigger gap under here. Maybe we can fit a car park in it. Way too big. Still too big. There's not that much space. We unsnap that from the road. And we put this in the middle. It's going to have that pillar in it at the minute, which isn't the end of the world. Oh, 2 pillars, in fact. We could just grab these, drag it that way a little bit, without putting a kink in the road. See, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. And there's just an extra little bit of parking under the bridge. But that is good. And I think we can basically replicate that here again and then do something different over here. What's going on with this corner anyway? It's not what I meant to do. There's no way to get that node to be more in here. No. Maybe it's not a problem. It'll get covered up in a second when we do this. Ooh, that building has moved. And this will create a little tiny bit smaller. Why have you moved? Yeah, we were doing this one as well, weren't we? Lol. Does that make more sense like this? Or should it go there? It probably makes more sense on the corner and we do something there. But let's get this done and sorted. It's a little bit tight for some reason. I am tempted to shuffle the road a little bit so that we are actually making enough space for this rather than smooshing these buildings into each other. Because this isn't right up against that anyway. So if we upgrade this, that, and then we grab both and move it this way. Difficult to know exactly where to put it because of the extending textures, but there we go. And then this can come out of here and into there. Let's do the same on these two. Lovely. Boop. That doesn't actually need to be there, does it? It can come on across. I think we leave that one blank and then we will do something in this little gap. loading. Lovely. These need rejigging. All slightly different heights for some reason. Lovely. I think this here can get moved to there, and we rationalize this a little bit. And then go underground. Like that. And then above ground again. Into there. That makes a little bit more sense. Though, do we... If we're going to have ports, bridges and stuff come in, we'd be better off. You just finished where you hate your job? No, Lux, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hope you hate one of your seniors. I'm sorry. Seniors suck. Every senior sucks. I'm sorry. I'm happy it's over for you though. It's 20 past 5 AM, 5:18 AM. I think it's caused a breach because of bad information she told me, and this my headline. Oh no, I hate that. That sucks. I'm sorry, Lux. That is sucky. Started at 2 AM, had 5 hours sleep, so who knows how long, but a minute. No, feel free to run. You're perfectly fine, my dear. You're perfectly fine. Just yeah, go and just like scream at the world if you need to. Just yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Because there are some people out there who just make our lives miserable, and as long as we realise that it's them being a-holes, then that's fine. I'm doing very well. I'm getting sleepy. I've had a whole week at work, and I'm getting sleepy. So we're just chilling. We were doing a little bit of driving before, but then it was just kind of getting a bit. And I just needed to come and chill with some city building, and I'm just trying to figure out what Netherlandsy buildings to do on this thing. You saw, yeah, we were doing a little bit of. Annie was playing F1 all day, and it kind of gave me the urge to play it. But then, just like, I'm a bit bored of this now. And I just need a little bit of chill vibes. And just a little bit of city buildings. Cute Pin Racer. Yeah. Kind of into Forza at the minute. Been playing a lot of Forza. A funny little Hello Kitty car. But thought I'd go, let's try a little bit of F1. But then it's just it's very involved. It's a very involved game. Not really kind of sleepy Friday night vibes. But 5 hours sleeps starting at 2 AM and finishing at 5 is not I don't think I would cope at all with that. You're doing well. Unless you know you started it right. Brain. My brain is mush. I get you. Yeah, so I'm putting it in these paths so that hopefully we can get some of these little. Okay, just look at that in your pants. That's fine. That is fine. That's a job that's going to be done as well. Because it's warming up in Australia and again, isn't it? But yeah, let's put in some of these little Netherlandsy buildings. I did see a new book there, you can look that up soon. Excellent. I also do that. Alright, so we've got this corner here. Got this little corner that these buildings I want to pop into, but they don't really mention getting EP. I did, I'm sorry. Yeah. I really wish I had more times I could stream, but obviously working during the week I'm so limited. So I go stream on Friday nights after work, but it just makes me really tired. Do I want to put a little plaza or something here? Because these buildings won't fill that. Buildings won't fill this area properly. So if we got a little kind of plaza-y thing that we can put in. Oh, dog park. I'm looking for the biggest, smallest park, the biggest small park that will fit me in. These are all skinny. That's too long. It is going to be something like that in here. Let's do this little urban one. Let's do this. And it goes that way. If we put it there, say. Like that. Oh, I don't like that texture. Why have you done that? Let's try again. Better. Nice little grey texture. And we can put a path from there to there. Lovely. Maybe we keep that as green grass there. That's fine. But on this side, we just grab the surface off of here and pull it to all these corners like this, like that. Then we fill that space up a little bit better. And then in here we should be able to grab our little thingy bobs, or little food stands. This is cute, it is cute. This is one of my favourite bits of cities, is just kind of like decorating bits and bobs. Because it's like The Sims, but a whole city-wide thing, which is obviously where SimCity came from. Well, The Sims came from SimCity. And giving it character, exactly. I'm going to put some bins in. Like, bins give character, don't they? We've got in the park, yeah, we've got the little kind of park bins and stuff. So let's put some of them in. They've got bins there. Let's put a bin next to that bin. I don't want to put homeless tents in. Right, let's put some little flower beddy bits. Can we do that? I might move that table like there or something. Now these are wonky. That's kind of going to bug me. Yeah, these have got in wonky and ever so slightly off. So me being picky. Crane. There we go. And have we got one of my favourite things in this game? You've had magpies, currawongs, I don't know what a currawong is, Eurasian blackbirds, and trams join the wattlebirds. Trams are in the vehicle, and now trains. Cute. Trambirds, the famous trambirds of Australia. But yeah, I got these little bollards which have come with this New Zealand pack as well, which I think are really cute. There's a few too many bollards there, but I really like them. Because they let you put like a little fence in without actually properly fencing it off. I really like them. I grew up in the Blue Mountains, so you know, usually hear a lot. Cute. I wish, I live kind of semi-rural, so we're kind of on the outskirts of towns and stuff. It's all farmland and whatever, but I wish I lived a little bit further away from everything. A little bit more rural would be cute. My biggest issue is it's just so bright all the time. But there we go, that's what we want to see. A little cute little thing on our corner. It's own charming. Yeah, we get to see lots of furry creatures. Unfortunately, most of them will run over. But yeah, I wish it was a bit more rural. Could we continue those onto there? I think we do, you know. Just to kind of get this waterfront sorted out. Because this is like the view of the city. And we put some more of these in. Like this. Like this. Like that. I still love the fact that these have got proper corner built-ins. You've got a little kind of building on the end, squeezed in at the back, rather than it just being blank on the end like these ones. Because you know what? I might let us demolish that one. I'm gonna grab that building and we're going to snap it to the road, and I'm going to literally put it there because then we can shuffle this around a little bit. Shuffle that around a little bit. The house opens up onto the little plaza. That's cute. Lovely. I don't know why it's coming kind of that colour. I wonder if we can. I installed this. Recolor thing, which I haven't used in a while since I uninstalled it. That's not working. Don't know what's done that. What am I doing? I don't know how to use this anymore. It's these, isn't it? There we go. Copy that and then paste that. Perfect. It feels part of the same thing now. There we go. Lovely. And now I just need to figure out what to do in this patch of ground behind. Have we got any fancy buildings we could use? Ooh. Is a kind of a perfect fit for in here. This is the Forum of Arts. Covered market structure has been transformed into a dynamic cultural centre, hosting a wide range of diverse exhibitions. Step inside and experience a hub of recreation and creativity, where visitors can immerse themselves in art, culture and community events. I think this, being the perfect size for here, is kind of perfect. So, I wonder if we can get this put in here with a little space around it. Like that. Because this looks like a kind of warehouse building that could have been on like the pier and stuff. I might add a pier here. And that could have been repurposed as this arts place. And we've got this school here and this barracks, which is a dynamic space housing offices and restaurants and stuff. And I chose these simply because they kind of feel like reused Dockland building kind of things. So I think that kind of really works. And what we will do as well is is it in here? Yeah. Got these piers. You could add and I've got a little ferry. The ferry goes all the way up there, doesn't it? Does it? Or it goes up there? Going on there. The ferry goes up there, so it's kind of not the right way. But we could potentially get it to come here. Maybe. But that's good for the minute anyway. Again, I'm kind of excited for the bridges and port things because they're going to bring out lots of fishing and stuff and other little boats and stuff, which will give me assets to plop in my little harbours. Right, so that is a little bit of green space there. Got another little bit of green space here. And these are going to have trees on. So let's get trees going on here. Let's get trees on that. Let's get them to be fully grown. And we've been doing... Is it birch trees that I've been doing on this? It is. So let's get them on there. Lovely. And then I'm looking at this bit of green space here, trying to decide if it should just be a park next to this school rather than a car park, because there isn't any car parking here. And this school doesn't have any parking for like teachers or anything. So, is there a little tiny car park that will fit in here? Or should we try and... can actually do a two-way one, but it might just be better. Maybe we can do a two-way one. There we go, like that. I'm gonna get rid of kind of the parking off of these roads. Just to tidy that up a little bit. Don't mind it so much on these. Those are going to have trees on. Don't mind it on those roads, but not these main roads there. And just tidies it up a little bit, makes it a little bit more sensible. And they've all gone to park on the car park, which is perfect. Right, this little under area. just do more of these. I feel like actually it would be like little offices or something under here. I mean, we have 0 office demand at the moment, but they can pop in. And then here we've got another little space that we could pop in a park. And we might actually keep that space behind. Freeze a bit of patch of grass on that triangle. Let's do that. And we can fill all that in, I don't mind that. Shall we do the classic? Kind of like little hedgy bits around. Okay. And then how about some of my little blush? What's a blush? My bush blobs is what I meant to say. And then I said blush. Okay, just fill that in a little bit. Lovely. So basically, we have finished that bit. There's a little tiny bit up here, which I haven't looked at. Maybe that could leave that as a little blank green space. Let us put in a path though, from there to there. Kind of happy to leave that almost blank. We should probably help the city along though. Pop in a little playground. Center it like that. Lovely. I think that's all that needs. Once they get some offices, that'll fill in. Lovely. What's happening up here? People just not merging particularly well. There's literally no traffic coming out of here. So, do we try and help them out a little bit by pulling that into there, this like that, and then they've just not got to merge across, and then this comes down here. The only weirdness here is that that comes into there, but that is kind of okay. And there's so little people actually coming out of there that maybe we just force them not to have that. So say sorry to that person that I just confused. Should do that instead. That's fine. And we can put some lights on that. Make it safer. Yeah, perfect. That's all we needed. And that just helps that flow through there better. They're struggling on this hill. Funnily enough. Have I never looked at this? Trying to see if I can want to fix this. Get that looking proper. It's because this bridge is huge. Maybe we don't do it today because actually when we get bridges and ports this bridge can get shrunk down, hopefully, and we'll get a lift bridge or something in, potentially. I don't know how much that's going to slow traffic down though. It's a very steep rise. So we won't worry about that today, because we'll see what bridges and ports lets us do. This is all perfectly fine, nothing is an issue. There's only the little issue over here, where they're kind of off the map for some reason. Why are you building it if you're literally on the edge of the map? I don't understand. I do not understand, you know. That's wrong. What's going on here with your driveway? Oop, is our little route now causing traffic? It is. Look at all this traffic. This is what happens when you give people another route. They like to ruin it. I don't know how much I care about fixing that. Just to not encourage people to use that. I have actually added a thingy there, and we could connect up that way. Where are you going? Ooh, game. Fine, don't show me. You've crashed off the road. Been playing trucks in a bit badly. Some fluky dogs. Love to see it. maybe we do just add another little dirt road in. Like this. Which obviously we're being cheeky and anarchying it in. Thank you for the lurk, Hanks. Thank you for the lurk, my dear. We're not going to be going for too much longer anyways. Hope you're doing well though, my lovey. Happy weekend. There we go, a little sneaky little route. Maybe some people will want to take. Should we turn this into a slightly more interesting little junction like that? Because I don't really want to fix this. This is fine as it is, and it being a little kind of tiny road and to try and get across a big one. That's fine as it is. It's not a major route. I don't care. People crashing outside the dairy house. How many people at this train station? 154. It's quite a few. Little crossing is doing fine now. What's on fire? Oh no! Oh no! But yeah, this is looking pretty. I don't know whether at some point we're going to replace these Mediterranean buildings. That's not desperate. Is there anywhere else here? Because I was going to trash this stuff at one point. But I don't want to get rid of all the high rises in the city. This is a bit messy. This entire side, maybe we could rework this, and maybe this is maybe again this is a section of the city that needs to wait for the bridges and ports stuff, because we could turn this into a proper little port area. Again, this area over here is not like the prettiest thing in the world. This is lovely. This is lovely, yeah. This car park is huge. And we got the college, which is not full. So we don't need to do anything with that. That's full up, but oh well. City Hall. And we got our cemeteries to fix at some point. So yeah, there's a few bits that we can keep working on in the city without going to new areas. Like this is a bit naff. I like the parking, but I do not like these buildings. But these two little areas are looking really good now though. Kept some of these mid-rises in. Well, not mid-rises, they're high-rises, but not compared to that, they're not. Let's go call them mid-rises. Kept some of these mid-rises in, and I think they a lot better than the entire area being like this kind of area over here. I think it works a lot better. And all these Netherlands assets looking pretty in our city. That rhymes. Yeah. How about this junction over here? This is all working fine now. Enough to see it. And the icon down here's gone. Because the traffic's now here. Are we getting people going down here? We are. So where are you going? It's a bit hard to see your route. You're coming out here. Down here, turning right. Turning left. Turning right again. Turning left again. To get onto the highway. So it's a little bit of a little rat runny road that not many people are going to use, but it certainly gets rid of all this traffic here. Perfect. I think that's a good place to stop. We did a little bit of F1 in, which was cute. And then we chilled out a little bit with some CDs, which is cute. I know I'm tired and I need to go figure out what is my first for my tea. Because I'm getting hungry and I need to eat something before I fall asleep. Did I save that? I did save that. I was talking and didn't notice if I actually saved it. So let's come over here and I will try and figure out who I can raid into before I fall asleep. Let's turn that off. Let's have that turn off as well. Lovely. Let's open up this, just have a quick look in that side menu. I raided them last week. Can we find somebody else to raid? Because they are a cutie, but I raided them 2 weeks in a row. I think we know where we can go. So it's just going to be chill vibes because they've just got a bit of music going, but I've spotted their little cute face in here before. So we're going to go say hi. So come along if you like, and we're just going to go hang out with a little bit more cities. Super cunt boy who's been in here before. He's a little cutie. So we're going to go say hi there. And they're making Baltimore, which is cute, but they've got no mic. Just little chill vibes. I'm going to go hang out, show them some love. But I will be back on Sunday. And my plan is to play The Sims. I've got The Sims 4 downloaded, and I haven't played The Sims since The Sims 2. So I've got that downloaded. I've got crowd control as well. So feel free to come in and cause mayhem or help me out. And we can just do a little bit of Sims in, which is going to be cute on Sunday. On Sunday morning in the UK. And it's kind of obviously the evening for Australia. But yeah, I'll see you all Sunday. Bye bye.